Hello, guys, and welcome to the
Casita
Sessions podcast.
Welcome. My name is Lily.
And I'm Fabi, and we are your hosts. We are very excited. This is episode 1. This has been a long time coming, honestly.
Yeah.
But we're glad it's finally here.
A little bit about us. We are sisters. We are Mexican. I am 22 years old.
I'm 25.
And we wanted to share a little bit about ourselves to you guys.
We wanted to share some tips, some advice. We wanted to, just like have a little chit chat with you guys, share stories, and have some laughs, honestly, just like share our experience. We wanted to share our point of view on some topics as well.
Yeah.
But a little bit behind why we named Casita Sessions. It was kind of hard to choose a name because we're like, dude, what's something that really ties us like together? We're sisters, But I'm like, we always have all these like little talks, like random times. It'll be like 2 a.m. and we'll be like in one of each other's rooms and we're just having like a little session, like a little sister session. We're just in our rooms chatting it up, like chismeando. I mean, honestly, yeah, just like talking. So we're like, dude, where does this all happen? Like where we have these like sessions where we're just like talking at home in the casita. So that's a little bit of our backstory of why we named it Casita Sessions.
Okay, so what we want to have in every episode is we want to give our 411 of the week. So essentially giving you guys and each other an update on what's been happening in our week. Good, bad, funny, embarrassing, doesn't matter. Because honestly, I feel like we are both very busy that sometimes I don't even have time to talk to Fabi. I'm just like, literally that's the reason that we're up till 2 a.m. because I see her only in the night when we get home. So
I'm like, I gotta go to work. And she's like, hold on. Did I tell you about this? And I'm like, fuck, dude, I need to go to sleep. But anyways, we want to start the 411 of the week. Lily, what is your 411 of the week?
Okay. Oh my God, I didn't think of this. My 411 of the week. That is my dog. I am so sorry.
I didn't even realize it was barking.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you go first. Fav, what's your 411 of the week?
Okay, so my 411 of the week is a little bit different than what I had envisioned of what I wanted it to be. I feel like for me, it was like a peak in my week was like going out to dinner with my friends. I don't usually do that during the week because I'm just like working and tired or whatever. And I love when there's like just like spontaneous plans that just like happen. So I was at work with my 2 friends. I work with them. We're coworkers. But whenever we hang out, it's usually on the weekends. But we were at work and I was like trying to get them to see if they would want to like go out this weekend to go get pho, which I had been craving for like 2 weeks. So then I was like, trying to put it out there, like, hey, we should go get pho maybe this weekend. I don't know. But it was really cold. It was really cold that day. They're like, oh, like, we should go right now. And I was like, wait, actually, we should go right now. So we all ended up, being able to. I picked them up. And it was a good time. We were just, like, chatting. We had really good pho. And it was worth it. And, like, just, like, sometimes, like, in the middle of the week, just, like, getting out of your routine a little bit, just, like, kind of distracting yourself. It was very much needed, for sure. For me. But yeah, that's my 411.
Did you guys just go get pho or did you guys go to Crumble?
Well, okay.
She's like I used to be a Crumble enthusiast, but I really stopped. But now it's pho.
Well, this week they had really, really good flavors. They had a Fruity Pebbles one, and anything Fruity Pebbles Maybe we can go later.
No, I don't know. But I saw on TikTok that this girl found an acrylic in her.
I saw that. Wait, I saw that
cookie.
They're like, is this metal? No, it's an acrylic.
It's an acrylic nail.
No, and you can tell. I don't know. Okay, you saw the video.
Yeah.
But you could tell because she was like flicking it with her nail, and you can like hear the noise of like when you flick one of your nails, like the.
Well, these are press-ons.
But mine are too, but you know, like you can tell like that like noise. You're like, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
But anyways, we did not get crumble. I did put it out there, but honestly, we like were so hungry after work that we ate it up. Like, I finished half of my plato.
Yeah, they're big plates too, though. Like,
yeah, no, they're huge.
Even the medium, because there's only medium and large, and they're big plates of pho.
Yeah. But no, we didn't. I'm still trying to make it out there because I have the Fruity Pebble and then they have the Lucky Charms this week. So, yeah. Anyways, what's your 411 of the week?
Well, I didn't think of it while you were... Honestly, okay, this is my 411 of the week. It's not like a story. It's like an experience. It's like not like a long story. It's like more something I tried. So I don't know about you guys, where you guys live, but where we live, there's like a lot of like local home-based coffee shops, like that they sell coffees and stuff. So I've discovered, or my coworker shared, like this new coffee shop. It's called Daily Dose. And it was bomb. I've gotten it 3 times. 3 times this week. Damn, I guess that's my 411.
Hey, you gotta support local, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Small businesses.
No, yeah, I got it 3 times. Damn,
no, it's actually really, it's because you know what? She has a lot of variety.
Yeah, like she has like mazapan. I was telling my coworker today that
she has tried that one?
No, I didn't try it. I only tried the Teddy, like it's like a honey latte. Teddy Graham latte or something like that. And then we've been getting the cookie butter latte. Bomb. But she also has, what is it called? The
Café de Olla cold brew?
No. I tried that one too. She has it's like paleta payaso.
Oh, I saw
that has a little bonbon guy. Like,
wait, does this look ugly right here?
It's fine. Mine look worse. Yeah, she has that one too. So I think it's because she has like a bunch of like variety of like different lattes and different. Oh, she also has like Red Bull things, like in Dutch Bros, like Red Bull with like cream.
Yeah, I want to try those.
I tried not like from her, but we tried it. Like I just made it. My coworker made it for me, and it was really good.
Red Bull with cream?
Red Bull, yeah, the pink Red Bull, the wild berry, I think, with vanilla creamer. But I want to try the watermelon one. Something like not so great is that I'm just kind of really busy, dude. I'm so busy. Like I have a lot of homework that I need to do sometime today and tomorrow. I need to find the time to do. But yeah, I am a college student, guys. And
she's an educated Latina, dude. What can she
say? Yeah, it's just hard.
Yeah,
we're down right now, but it'll pay off eventually.
Yeah,
it's just hard, but I feel like because I'm always like, dude, I deserve it. Oh, let me go get a coffee. But dude, I think I overdid it this week because I got a coffee every single day. I know.
Actually, you know what?
I know,
because
dude,
you haven't made your coffee. So this girl has a whole ass espresso machine where she like makes her own lattes, like
I know.
Blah blah blah. I have like the Nespresso, which is like easy to make coffee, so that's how I make my coffee. But no, she makes like her own like real coffees. So the fact that she went out to like go and get coffee every week, but it's because you don't have time. It's so much easier to go and pick up. Order something.
But dude, I tried also at a different coffee shop. I tried a blackberry mocha.
Oh, you told me.
So bomb. Oh my god, that shit was good. Yeah, but the blackberry latte was fire.
Well, I have not tried that.
Did I try what? What were you going to say?
Did you try the raspberry mocha from 11th Hour.
Tried it already.
I know. Which one is better?
So the coffee shop that I did try the blackberry mocha was the Loft. And I feel like that one is not as sweet as 11th Hour. Honestly. But, I mean, yeah, they're both really good. But, yeah. It's almost the same thing. Anyways, moving on. Unless you want to add anything else.
No, not really.
Okay. So, moving on. So, for the first episode, we wanted to do something so you guys can get to know us. What?
No, I'm excited.
So, you guys can get to know us. So, we will be spilling the tea on ourselves. So, we created questions we would be asking each other to answer, and so you guys can get to know us.
So what we did was we wrote down five questions
Each.
I have no idea what she wrote down, what questions she has.
Yeah.
She has no idea what questions I have, and we're just gonna go through them and then share a little and maybe a little extra, you know.
Okay, so do you want me to start, or do you want to start? Don't look at them.
Oh, I'm nervous.
She's like trying to spy on my questions.
Okay, no, I think
Study.
you should go first, but let me just pull up mine.
Okay.
That way I have more than 5.
That's fine.
I'm just an overachiever.
So, the first question is, what's one thing I do that you pretend doesn't bother you, but it actually does bother you?
Oh, everything in my life.
Or you get pissed, or you get annoyed.
I think recently, like today. No, it's because when she's mad, she does like this, like,
fuck you, dude.
I'm like, for the people who are watching, and that shit, I just want to like pop her in the face. I'm like, and I can say that because she's my sister.
Do it.
I won't.
Dare you.
I won't. I mean, unless
she knows.
No, we would not.
She knows.
But anyways, she does like this face, and hold on. I need to show you guys because it's hilarious.
So for the viewers,
if not, please go watch. She does this face where she's like, and I'm like, what? And she's like, well, what? Like, get out, or like, I don't know. You just like shut up, like what did you say earlier? And I was like, this fucking bitch, dude. I always think about it. I'm like, dude, this fucking bitch, dude.
I don't know. When was it right now? When we were looking for stuff for the podcast.
Well, you're like at my pampas.
You know.
It's because I put a okay.
Because if you have a sister, you know, like, you will fight, and then 5 minutes later, you'll be fine.
And it's like fine. So I had you know, I did my hair. I put a little roller in the front for like my little bangs that are like really grown out. But anyways, and
we know.
Oh my god,
we can tell.
I'm kidding. To cut my hair.
I'm just kidding.
Anyways. See, she's like coming for me, like first episode, dude. Anyways, I had my roller in, and where does that come from?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, you know what? I started doing it because Lily used to do that. She would put a roller in her bangs.
It's like the old school, like Chicano hair.
They call it like a pompadour, right?
Yeah.
If we're wrong, sorry. I think that's how you say it. And there was this one time I was like, what?
Like, I put it in. I started with the roller, and then of course she copied me.
And I took a picture of her, like,
and it
super ugly, super off guard. And I was like, dude, what? You with your pompous?
She just kept making fun of me. So then today when she had it, I was like, what? You and your pompous? She's like, stop. I'm like, what? You tell me that? And then
I don't know. We're just fucking making fun of each other right now, and then I was like, dude, you're like, what? Well, I'm not the one with the fucking pompous or something.
Yeah.
And it was just silly. But anyways, what TV show would you want to be in and why?
Oh my gosh, dude. Old, like, childhood Lily would 1,000% be in either iCarly or Hannah Montana or Wizards of Waverly Place.
I knew you were going to say iCarly first.
Yeah, that was like my shit. That was my shit. And Hannah Montana. I think, dude, honestly, all
I'm
three
like, can I add one? Because I feel like you would want to be in this too.
Which one?
Zoe 101. drive one of those little motorcycles. What are they called? The little mopeds or something?
I don't know. The scooters.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. I know.
Adult Lily would be in The Office.
Really?
I would be in The Office. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah. What other show?
I know, but you wouldn't like...
Oh my god, I would be in Grey's Anatomy too. I would be in all of the shows. Grey's Anatomy, The Office, Friends, or Shameless.
I can see you more in Shameless than... It's because I feel like The Office, everyone is playing a character, so I feel like you would have to play a character too.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be yourself. It would be like you as somebody else.
I'll be the receptionist.
Pam?
Pam. Or Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Okay, next question. If we had to swap lives for a week, what's the first thing you'd do as me?
I would do... this is a little bit... I would do everything by myself.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I'm gonna cry.
Is she gonna cry right now?
Yeah. What I would do first is probably do like a day, like first day, do just anything by myself. I feel like when I try to do that, I get a lot of anxiety. And I'm just like in my head. Like, I tried to do that today, literally today. I was like, I did it. I did it for an hour. I went to the thrift store by myself, which I don't like. I hate doing things by myself. But Lily is so good at it. She's like, dude, yeah, I freaking went to blah, 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 blah. Like, we'll name 5 places that she went to by herself. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Great for that. I can't. But that's what I would do first. Then I'd want to go to your job. Fuck. She just name dropped. No. I would want to go to your work. Like, so,
which work?
So you have 2.
I'd
want to
jobs.
kind of go to both.
Okay.
Just to see what the vibes are. Even though I know one of them is like, I kind of feel like what the vibes would be like. But your afternoon job, I feel like I would kind of know.
I work at a restaurant, guys.
Yeah. I feel like I would know what the vibes are because I've been there before, but I just want to see what you do and be like, this shit's fucking easy, dude.
Yeah. No, honestly, I feel like if you have worked in like the customer service industry or like, how do you say like the service industry, you know, like restaurants, it's just like you're working, but you're almost not even working because it's like fun and you build relationships with these people and there's like drama and it's just funny and I get it. I get it, girl.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I would do that too. If I was me. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Do you think our birth order affects our personalities and life choices?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Because I feel like if I didn't... So we have two older sisters. 2 older sisters. So there's 4 of us.
We have 2 older sisters.
It's because I always say I have 3 older sisters. All the time.
Oh, dang.
You always say, oh, I have 2 older sisters and I have 1 little sister.
I have a little sister.
Yeah, and it's easier to say I have 3 older sisters, but it's different for each of us.
Yeah.
We have 2 older sisters. And honestly, I feel like if I didn't have my older sisters, I would be a loser. Nah, just kidding.
You would be.
I would just be so different. I would be a different person. And then also like how they say like you get different versions of your parents.
Yeah,
so like if
true.
your parents learn as they go and like, you know, so like I would have, say I was an older child, like I would have gotten like the first new parent version of my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like what?
I
you want me
agree.
to, like, if I was born in the 19s?
Bitch.
I'm a 2002 child. But, yeah.
We're not that far apart, but yeah, it does, I feel like, yeah, it would make a difference.
100% affects you. Mm-hmm. Third question is...
Sorry, my legs are like...
What's an expectation that is so normalized? Like, they expect you to do that.
In our family.
In anywhere. It could be in our family. Or...
Oh, this is one that
or in society.
Gets me. And I think it's because we're women.
Yeah.
I feel like you know where I'm going with this. But at like family parties.
Oh, yeah.
Family parties. Love family parties.
Girl.
And I always, every time we have a family party, we're like, our house, our, like, you know, is where we host all the parties.
Yeah.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter,
Halloween,
4th of July,
4th of July,
birthdays, anniversaries, everything.
President's Day, all that. Nah, just kidding.
And I mean, it's like, I love being that house that hosts everything, but at the same time, when it's time to like pick up and like my family, like they're all very like conscious, like, oh, like, you know, like let's help clean up and pick up. But like at the end of the day, who does the most work? Who sets up? Like, we don't have brothers, so we're the ones who are cooking inside, then running outside because our dad is like calling us to like set up tables and chairs and put up a big old canopy. And at the end of the night, then some, like, the men will like pick up like chairs and tables, but like the women are all like washing dishes, putting stuff away,
bagging food, making everyone a to-go box,
and like that's the shit that like bothers me. And I always tell my mom, like, I'd rather just like not do it so that we can enjoy at least the next like hour instead of cleaning. Like, you know, instead of cleaning, let's just enjoy the next hour with our family and we can deal with that tomorrow. But like, you know, it's just like, that's not realistic. In a perfect world, that's how it would be, you know? But that expectation of like, nobody's ever told us like, oh, well, I mean, I guess yes, like, you know, my mom's like trying to instill like, you know, you always want to help out, you want to like, wherever it is that you go, you know, you want to make sure that you're like, how do you say, like, being acomedida, like.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a good quality to have, though. I feel like
it is. It's just like, I hate that it's only the women that have to do that. And we don't see it differently because we don't have brothers. So like all of our sisters, we all, when it's like time to do, we're doing.
Yeah. But
you know,
I do, like, I always say, I'm like, dude, if I ever have children and like they're boys or they're girls, it doesn't matter. I'm like, we're all helping. Put that shit in a Tupperware. Come on, let's do it.
No.
Throw them in the sink. Start drying the freaking dishes. Like, we're all doing it.
Yeah.
Because, like, in some families, like, the men are just, like, chilling on the couch. Mm-hmm. And then it's just the women putting the stuff away, washing the dishes, like, you know? So
packing stuff.
I want that for my family, for my future family.
Yeah. No, I agree. I will say, we have one nephew and then 4 nieces. And I feel like I wanted to share this with you. Like this week, there was I work at his school. And there was a truck that got stuck in the mud. And I was like, dude, like,
he get off and push.
It was a little old lady too. I was like, Max, like, dude, like, look, that lady's all stuck. I was like, come on, go help her. Like, you know, and I was like, I mean, I was telling him, but he like didn't even think twice and he just like went. Like he ran over there, like across the field to go and help this lady. And I was like telling other they're not little, they're like middle schoolers. I was like, oh, like go help the lady, you know, maybe like they can help her push it. And I just felt so proud. I was like, dude, he's being raised right by women.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, aw. But anyways, back to the question. I think yeah, that's an expectation that I don't love, but it does like kind of, how did you say, like, it's a good quality to have. Yeah. Okay. My question to you. What is one item that you can find at the house that you cannot live without?
Damn, that shit's hard.
Only one.
That I can't live without.
An item, like, not including our dogs, not including, like, people. Something. I have mine. I'm going to share mine. Okay, when I had written the questions, I put in quotes or in parentheses, wipes, baby wipes. I could not live without that.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm like, you need to wash your hands, baby wipes. You need to wipe your butt, baby wipes. You don't have makeup wipes? Baby wipes.
Baby wipes. I would say, honestly, maybe my water bottle.
Hey.
I don't know.
You're a wallet?
My wallet, dude, I think I lost it. I don't know where it's at.
That's what happens when you have too many.
I know.
I only have one, and I
Yeah.
keep that thing on me at all times. Is you have too many and you switch out.
I know.
I bet you my mom put it away.
No, I think it's... last time I saw it was in my car, and I already checked my car. I don't know.
They stole it at the...
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's in my bag. Okay, next question. Would you rather be cheated on and never know, or know every single detail? I already know my answer.
I would rather know.
Hell yeah.
I would rather know, because then if I don't know, then I would stay with that person.
Chances are that you might stay with that person.
Well, yeah, chances are that
Like
I
you're
might.
hired to stay with that person.
Yeah. No, so I would rather know whether it hurts me. It's like, I'd rather know the truth.
Yep.
Even if I know every little detail about it, but yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure. What is your dream proposal?
Dude. Okay, so honestly, I'm not really sure. Because, you know,
What?
I've seen on TikTok a bunch of different types of proposals. Like, I don't want this, I want this, you know? So I'm like, honestly, I think I want it to be somewhere like, how do you say, like único? Like,
Unique.
I know, but like, I feel like I don't know, because I would want it to be somewhere not like where people are passing. You get what I'm saying? Like, not where there's a bunch of like tourists, public, more like private. And I would want like a bunch of flowers. Flowers, and I don't know. I don't know if I want like the whole heart, will you marry me sign lit up type. I don't know. I don't think so. But I would want like flowers and like maybe like candles. And this is like, well, this is not even part of the question. But me and like, I've always asked Fabi this. I'm like, when they propose to you, do you want them to just be like, will you marry me? Or would you want them to give you a little spiel of like, you're the best person in my life, and then ask you? And I said, I want a little spiel. I need a little spiel.
Yeah.
Tell me you love me. Tell me what you love about me. And then
Tell me why I'm so perfect.
yeah. But some people, they're like, no, just give me the question.
They're like, will you? And they're like, yes. I'm like, dude,
You didn't even
fucking
let him finish. You didn't
bro.
let him finish, bro.
Yeah.
And also, there's always that question of like, do you want other people there?
Oh, yeah. No.
I don't want anyone there. I'm
Me
like,
neither.
Photographer, maybe Fabi.
Yeah. Maybe Lily.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm shy.
I'm like,
shy
do
as hell.
that. Do like little like intimate, very intimate proposal where there's not a lot of people. And then we end up like at my house or at his house, and like everybody's there waiting for us to show up and like, oh my god, congrats, blah blah blah, and make it all cute.
My last question, I don't know if you have other questions, is what's a silly thing you believed in as a kid and you learned that is not accurate? I know mine.
I know yours. I don't know. Something that I believed in. A
Like
silly little thing.
Like something you're like, oh, I thought I always like, because, you know, like, say like, oh, I always thought my grandma was 70 years old. And then I realized, damn, she's actually used to be young.
Oh, I know what you're gonna... You have two. I thought of something for you, but I don't know.
I'm just great.
It's because because I had 2 older sisters, and then I just had to be
I had 3.
I know, but, like, I was, like, the first baby after, like, forever. So, and it was just, like, there was no, like, I mean, yes, they, like, babied me, but, like, I feel like
But it's not
was
even
pretty
about that.
aware.
Dude. It's not even about that. It's just
I don't know
what you believe.
What did I believe?
I don't know.
I believed in the ratoncito. Like, for, like, a quick second, I did. And then I was like, oh, believe. It's my... I feel like that's the only thing that I was like, oh, yeah. But, like, when I was, like, little. And then I was like, oh, yeah. And then you'd lose a tooth. And then I'd be like, oh, my mom's going to put her money under the... Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah?
Go. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you'll get an idea.
Uh-huh.
I think mine, and correct me if we're thinking of the same story.
Uh-huh.
When we were small, I was like maybe like 5, 6, and my grandma said she was gonna have a pulga at her house, like a yard sale. And I was like, shoot, what? And everyone was like, dude, yeah, she's having a pulga. She's having one.
She's having a pulguita.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, dude. Oh my god, what is this pulga thing? I don't know. I'm like, is she having like a baby? Is that what it is? Like a pulga? Is that like? I had no idea. And I was just like, oh my god. And everyone, like my sisters or my mom would tell my sister, like, oh yeah, your abuelita's having a pulga. Yep, she's having one on whatever on
Saturday.
On Saturday morning. And I was like, oh my
we're gonna
god.
go because she's gonna have a pulga.
She's having a pulga. I'm like, oh my god. She's like,
we gotta go help her.
She's like having a baby. That's what it is. And my grandma was like 70 years old at this point. And later on, I found out, like, I don't know what the heck. I honestly don't know how I thought, like, she's having a baby or she's having, like, a birthing, I don't know, or, like, adopting an animal or I just thought that. I have no idea
That's
why.
hilarious.
But until they were like, no, she's like having a pulguita, like a yard sale, like at the flea market. I'm like, I thought it was an animal or like a baby or something.
Oh my god, I thought of one.
What?
I thought of one, and oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Well, it's like a little bit embarrassing. When I was in 2nd grade, I had my favorite teacher, Miss Carolina. I'm gonna name drop. Miss Carolina.
Miss Carolina, I had her too.
She was the sweetest teacher. But anyways, one day she was like, hey guys, like tomorrow you guys are going to have a sub. Like, I'm not going to be here. I have to miss school, but I'm going to be here. I think she was going to miss like a Friday. She's like, on Monday, I'm going to come in and I might look a little bit different. Like, I'm going to have stuff all over my mouth. Like, my mouth might look a little bit weird. I might talk a little bit funny. Like, I'm just going to have stuff in my mouth.
You're like, oh my gosh, she's an alien.
Why did I think that she was going to have like fucking like a little toy airplane gonna come out of her mouth, like, but she was, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what I thought, but I just thought, like, she was gonna have, like, a bunch of, like, toys.
That is so stupid.
I know, and then
that's worse
Monday,
than mine,
no, I know, and then Monday came, and she had fucking braces, and I'm like, why didn't you just say that? But, like, she didn't say, like, oh, I'm gonna have wires, or, like, she didn't say, she just said, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff in my mouth, and I'm not gonna be able to talk, or I'm gonna talk funny, and I'm like, so you could have just said braces. No, dude, that one was, like, I'm, like, embarrassed.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. No, the ones that I was thinking of you is...
You could just say really
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus what?
That you really believed in Santa Claus.
Dude, everyone believed in Santa Claus.
I didn't you did until like way later, but
I was like in middle school.
No, I'm giving you a hard one.
Oh my god, I love it.
What is the hardest struggle you had to experience as a child?
It's kind of getting deep in here right now.
Yeah.
To say the least. I think that...
Are you gonna cry?
I might, dude. I might cry. No,
First episode. I already cried.
I'm like a little... we're... Well, I feel
we are
like
emotional
me, but we're
people.
emotional people. We're very emotional, in tune with our emotions. I think the hardest thing was like being compared to my sister.
Oh my god.
Like everyone would compare us, or like, because I'm younger, we're 3 years apart. I am 3 years younger, she's 3 years older. And like, I feel like they would compare us a lot and being like, oh, you're too little, or like, you know, which is fine, you know, kids like, they like grow up at different times, and like clearly if one's older, they're experiencing different things. But they would compare us a lot, like in the way we looked, in our size, in our skin color, even. And yeah, I feel like I wanted to do things like my sister, and like, you know, because I wanted to be just like her, because it was always like people would do it without doing it, but they would like kind of praise her and the way she acted and the way she looked, and I would just like try my hardest. I'm like, fuck, dude, okay, like she's doing this, she's going to the store with my dad, okay, I should probably go to the store with my dad, you know, like random things like that. But like in my little 6-year-old brain, I was like, okay, well, I'll try to do that like her.
Oh no.
I know, dude, it's so sad.
I did not know you were going to say that.
Yeah, you just want to freaking kill me.
I do.
Bitch.
With kindness. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie.
Give another thing so we're not crying.
Okay.
So we're not crying for the last question.
Okay. Oh, if you were a car, what car would you be? I already know what I would be.
Honestly, if I was a car, I would give some type of Jeep.
Oh, you think that?
Yeah.
I'm like, silver Camry, dude. Just kidding. Jeep? No, I think I know what you would be.
Okay, well, in my head, I'm like a Jeep, but a white and black Jeep with pink accents. A black Jeep with pink accents. That's who I like. If I could be a car, I would be that car.
Okay. I think you would be like a pink glittery, light pink glittery Porsche.
A Porsche?
Porsche, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, I don't know, whatever. I think that's what you would be. Like the smaller ones.
What? I think I would be like a
bigger
car,
one?
not like a little sweetie. But the smaller ones.
It's because you're my little sister, so. Yeah, it's because they go faster and this girl drives crazy.
Dude,
well, not crazy, but she's just like drives a little faster than I do. I like to cruise. Anyways, what I would really think I am is my car. I don't know.
I think you would be.
Hold on, let me give mine.
I think
what I would really want to be is like an old classic black car. Shiny, cute, black. Like an old Mustang.
I think
that's my dream car right now. As of right now. But I don't think I give that all the time.
I think you would be a Honda with camo. I'm just kidding. No, I think you would be. I think I could see you like an older school car.
I think I have an old soul. Do you not think that?
Depends. What? I don't know.
Okay, anyways. Whatever, I guess.
Well, that is a wrap for our first episode.
Absolutely not.
What?
Are you missing something?
Oh my god. Okay, forgot.
So, for our last little segment, we're done with our little questions. Our last segment is going to be our song of the week. A song that we've been replaying or playing a lot. Replaying or playing a lot.
Yeah.
Playing a lot, listening to a lot. It could be new, just new, old, Spanish, English, whatever. My song of the week, because I don't think Lily's ready for this. My song of the week is Dumbai by Cariel and Paco Moroso. I think that's how you say it, but I've been listening to it nonstop.
Yeah, and my song of the week is El Mayor de los Ranas by Victor Valverde and J.R. Torres.
Hold on. Rocky's over here barking.
And he's
Rocky?
been marking. Rocky, stop it, hijo. Don't you know your mom is filming? We're almost done.
So that's going to be it. This is going to conclude our first episode.
So thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for our next episode. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We are going to be leaving our handles in the description below.
And also, if you are watching this on YouTube, please share with us what your song of the week is. I want to be sharing songs so that we can all be, how would you say?
We can start a little Spotify jam here.
Yes, exactly. Sharing a little bit.
Yeah. I need new music. I don't know.
I'm always finding new music, but yeah, she needs new music. So
yeah, I stick to the same 2000s music.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.